Here we go. Almost. I mean, we just kind of went right into it that time. Week 11 over. Dom, how we feeling?
Confused, conflicted. I'll say that.
That's
Conflicted
fair.
feelings.
That's
But
entirely fair.
yeah, I'm sure we'll get into it here in a little bit.
I mean,
And
hey, we had a good
my
week. We had a good week. We were just
We had a
talking
great,
about it. Like,
we had a great week.
picks at least, like for the pod. Like, it was a good week for us
We're
in that
we're, we're
sense.
back. We're back on a roll. But
Finding our groove again here.
yeah,
Some good games, some fun games, a lot of fun games actually.
yeah, a lot of
Kind of all over the
wild,
place, but
wild games occurred, and
yeah,
excited to talk about it a little bit more here.
yeah. All right, well, let's get into it. Here's
Oh
again.
yeah,
Eliminated, starting at the bottom, like we always do. We do have 3 new eliminated teams.
give it to me, Rachel.
So we are really knocking them down at this point. So the usual suspects: Browns, Bengals, Jets, Dolphins, Titans, Raiders, Giants, Commanders, Panthers, Saints, Cardinals. Before we get into the new ones, anything we want to address with any of these teams? Obviously, you're still going to fight me on the Panthers. I just
Yeah.
don't think I'm wrong. I think I was just early.
Way too early. Way too early. They might miss the playoffs. Yes, correct. However, they're not a bottom 10 team in the NFL.
No, but if they missed the playoffs, they would be.
Not in the playoffs. Which
Well,
I'm saying is
it would-
correct. But they
it
are
would be
currently very much
eliminated.
they're currently very
They're
much
alive
in the
right now.
hunt. Yes, very much alive.
They are alive. I will give them that. However, they will be promptly eliminated. The rest of the way, they go Niners, Rams. Then they get the Saints again, who they did already lose to this year. But then
Yeah.
Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks to end the year.
Those Bucks games might be very important to them. So we'll see.
They could legitimately go, what is that, 1-6? 1-5 down the stretch? 1 and
What are
5
they
down
right
the
now?
stretch?
They're 5-5, correct?
They're 6-5 right now.
I mean, 1-5 still gets them over their projected win total in the year.
Which I did bet. I just need one more win from them, actually. Did forget
So
about that.
you're rooting for that.
I just need one more win. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they get 1 to 2 more, definitely. It's just kind of dependent on the rest of the way. They might steal one this week with the Niners. I think that's a really good game. And I think that's a pretty good spot for them. Other than that,
Yeah, I don't hate that.
the Saints is obviously where you believe they're going to steal that win. But those last 3 games are terrifying. Bucks,
Yeah.
Seahawks, Bucks.
Right.
Benefit that you play the Seahawks at home. That's about it.
And that's about it. And also, the Bucks are going to be healthy.
Yeah, I think the
theory.
Panthers' biggest issue going forward is their lack of defensive playmakers and their inconsistency with their offensive playmakers. Because where yes, Bryce does have his downsides. However, the team, the playmakers around him play so inconsistently that it really affects his game as well. Because you see when everybody's playing at their highest level, especially the wide receivers, Xavier Legette, Tet's always playing well. And then you throw in like Jalen Coker, you get Tommy Tremble
And
involved.
I was going to say, Tremble had a couple big plays in that
He
game,
had
too.
some huge plays. You can see, I mean, Bryce threw for over 450.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought that he could do something like that, and he exceeded my expectations. Oh, he threw for just under 450. But
Yeah,
still,
was
I
it
mean,
448 or something like that?
448. But, I mean, he still looked great.
Yeah, he played really well. And then I did text you during that game that botch snap, he stayed down after that. Do you see that? It was like
No,
in
I
the
missed
fourth
it.
quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was like, I think they were going for it on fourth, or it was like fourth and short. Snap was kind of like muffed. He was under center. I think the lineman stepped on him, and then it got blown up quickly too. He stayed down after that, and from the look of it, because again he's a little guy, it didn't look good. And I was like, oh, he's dead. Well,
that was
like,
And then he
Yeah,
got
it
up
was, it
and
was fun while it lasted.
he threw another 200 yards.
And then I walked away for a minute and I came back and I was just like, what do you mean he's still on the field? Like he was grabbing his knee like it just snapped in half.
Yeah.
What is going on? And then he came back and threw for 200 more yards. And I was like, okay, well, I don't really know what happened here. But yeah, it didn't look good. Like,
No, but
but
he played
good
great.
for him.
Team as a
Yeah, I'll
whole
give him that.
played really well. Tommy Tremble only had one catch for 54 yards, and it was the one in what was that?
Oh, he had another play
Overtime?
I think it came back.
Yeah, I got a
I think there was a
notification about
flag.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he had another big catch at one point, but I think it came back on a hold
yeah.
or something like that, or a legal formation, something like that. But
Was
yeah,
it,
the 50-yarder was wild. He
Yeah, it was an OT.
caught that like, yeah, it was what he caught that like 15 yards downfield and just took off.
No, I mean I remember Tremble coming out of college. He went to Ole Miss, and I really liked him a lot. He was just a smaller style of tight end, and when he came out, it was pre Kyle Pitts and the super athletic tight end. So he wasn't seen as like anything like super special. But I mean, clearly he's contributing now. It just took a little bit.
Yeah,
Ole
the game
Miss?
had to
Now-
shift towards him a little bit.
Now I'm questioning myself. All right, but moving
Where he
on.
went to school.
Yeah, I thought it was Ole Miss. Notre Dame. I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, same color.
Well,
One of them. It's pretty dark blue. Anyway, moving on. Any of these other teams that you want to talk about
no, not
that
really.
I haven't listed yet? Yeah.
Shadur Watch is finally on, so that'll be interesting going
It
forward.
was a tough watch. I'll tell
Yeah,
you
it was
that.
definitely a fun watch. I'm gonna be honest. It was a fun watch.
That's fair.
Good
That's
little
fair.
hate watch. But I honestly, if he doesn't come in, I don't know if Baltimore wins that.
I don't know if they win that game either. Honestly, No,
because
I-
at least with Dylan
again,
Gabriel, the offense can move, and you could clearly see
kind of,
that.
but like he was still bad. Like it was just. I mean, the
But at
Ravens were
least they
shooting
got
themselves in the
down
foot the whole game.
field a little bit and could potentially like have a field goal. You couldn't
Yeah.
even do that with Shador, and maybe he just needs more time playing with the ones and getting accustomed to that group. Still, though, it looked rough.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say about any of these other teams.
No.
Bengals. Jamar
Are
Chase
bad.
is
Oh,
not
yeah.
playing next week.
Jamar Chase is a shitty person. Who would have guessed?
Yeah. Well, that's fair. I don't know.
I mean, you can scuffle with people in the field. It happens. Just don't spit at people. Like that's just
Yeah, that's fair.
that's just
that's true.
like a slimy thing.
Also, no, I don't know if that was real or not, so I'm not even going to bring it up.
Fair enough.
And so I'm going to ignore that. Yeah, but the rest of these teams, just a lot of rough right now. Not looking fun. But our new eliminated teams. First one, Minnesota Vikings.
I think that's fair.
I am officially eliminating them because the quarterback play is horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, in theory, they're alive.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have no reason to believe that they have a chance to make up 3 games with J.J. McCarthy playing quarterback right now.
Yeah, that's going to
It's
be a
that simple.
tough. Definitely going to be a tough one. McCarthy is. He's very interesting. He's a case study. You knew what you were getting, and it was an unpolished kid with a lot of potential, just unknown potential at best.
Yeah, I mean, he won games in college, but I mean, that's the biggest thing that you had there. I mean, his last year at Michigan, they did not throw the ball in the second half when they played Penn State.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even just the games, it's the attempts. It's like, and you're seeing it now that he's just not he looks
Yeah,
out of place on an
yeah,
NFL football field.
and the
Justin
offense.
Jefferson looks like he's quit on him at
That's
this
where I was
point.
going. The
Like he
offense
wants
as a
no part of
whole
it.
just looks frustrated with the
Hmm.
system and what's going on, and it's like hard to like want to root for that kid and want to root for that team. Like I think
Hmm.
KOC is one of the best coaches in the NFL. He clearly knows what he's doing. He won
Hmm.
games last year with Sam Darnold and got the most
Who
out of him,
looks awesome
who is
right now,
now
but
looks
like
even
who
better.
opened that up? Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah,
Darnold went from Kyle Shanahan just being in the room with him to Kevin O'Connell and playing with him, who are, it's a lot of similarities between their philosophies.
yeah.
Like, and now good coaching in Seattle too.
I
But like,
mean, Daniel
if
Jones
KOC,
Daniel Jones
yeah,
spent 6 games there, not even,
mhm,
and started none of them. But
yeah,
he understood. I think he learned a lot in that situation.
hmm,
KOC really liked Daniel Jones. He wanted him
yeah,
there, and then now Daniel Jones went to Indy, got the opportunity, and he looks better. I'm not saying he looks as good as Darnold did last year or as Darnold
right.
does
But
right
like
now, but
I
he
mean,
looks like he
they,
can be a competent quarterback like
right,
everybody imagined him being so.
yeah. So that's just kind of what it comes down to with the Vikings. Is it's just
Yeah.
that offense
McCarthy's
is
just,
abysmal right now.
yeah.
Yeah, the defense will keep them in games like they did
This one against
on
Chicago,
Sunday.
but yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah,
tough looking
you just,
forward.
yeah, it's not a great stretch coming up here too because you get Packers, Seahawks, a little bit of break with the Commanders, but then it's Cowboys, who that offense is still awesome, and then you finish with the Lions and the Packers. Like,
Yeah.
you got really two realistic wins left on this schedule. It looks like.
Yeah, and that's tough to grasp
Yeah.
going forward. As especially if you're a Vikings fan.
Yeah, especially how the last couple years have gone there.
Yeah.
But, time to
That,
retool again. Next one, Falcons.
yeah, I mean, especially with the injury to Penix, you don't know how long he's
Yeah.
done for. Um, and it's scary anytime you have your starting quarterback who dealt with knee injuries over the course of his career have another
Hmm.
one. And now
Yeah.
you got to
I do
sit and
feel for
wonder.
him in that
Yeah, I
sense.
mean, but it's also the worry that you have when you draft a guy with major injury concerns like that. Like, yes, his
Yeah.
potential can be up there, but that worry is always going to be there.
Hmm.
And he's been injured twice already this season, so it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough.
a mix of that and also they're just kind of one of those teams that one score games are not going their way this year.
Yeah, and
Like week one, they lose by 3 on a late field goal. Um, they lose a game they shouldn't have lost to the Niners. That was, 10-point game.
yeah,
But they lose by 1 to the Patriots. They lose in overtime to the Colts. They lose in overtime to the Panthers. Like that's 4 games right there, and you flip that around, and they're 7-3 instead of 3-7, and then you have,
a different
you look at
conversation.
this team very differently. You're like, oh shit, that offense is real.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah, these last 3 weeks
and
have been
the
really tough
pass
for them.
defense, yeah, it's been a tough go of it. Like and it's weird too, because like as a pass defense, like they're getting pressure on guys.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, look at this. I think they're near the top of the league in sacks. They're second in sacks with 34 on the season.
well,
Yeah, it's like there's parts of this team like it makes sense to say that they're good. They just are not winning games. As weird as that is. It's a
yeah,
good team that can't win football games.
I mean,
And now
looking at,
you lost your young quarterback and you're going back to Kirk Cousins and
yeah,
who he didn't look great in that game when he had to come in. Like, it's a tough spot. It's going to
No,
be a tough road the rest of the
certainly
way for
is.
them.
I mean, looking down their schedule, they have potential to win a handful more games. Again,
Mm-hmm.
potential. You play the Saints this weekend, Jets next week.
I mean, you can get back to close to 500.
You can get to 7. That's where I'll max it out at. Because I think that you got a chance to lose this week to the Saints, coming off a bye, coming off a win, and
Yeah.
potentially with strong play in their new young quarterback, as well as some other things going right for them. They can really make something out of this. But with
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, it's kind of like the opposite feeling. You just lost your starting quarterback. You're going back to
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. Like, yes, Kirk isn't just some
And
awful
that game is
individual.
in New Orleans, isn't
It
it?
is in New Orleans.
So Kirk Cousins' first start in almost a year is going to be in New Orleans. Just, I mean, they're bad, but it's still New
They-
Orleans.
Yeah, they've proven
Place
they
is
can
crazy.
win games. So, yeah. All right, who's the
Yeah,
third
just
team?
that home field. Last one, despite the win last night, the Cowboys. This is
Interesting.
a bit more schedule related at this point
Okay.
because they are 4-5-1. They're only a couple
Mhm.
games out of the playoffs, 2.5, I think it is, with that tie right now. But you get the Eagles next week, Chiefs after that, Lions the week after that, Vikings, and then it's the Chargers. You need to win 3 out of 4 of those games, I feel.
Yeah, it's
you,
a tough.
You have to get to 10. And I don't think they're winning 3 out of those 4.
No, no, bro. They might be able to split. Might be. It's
I mean,
definitely gonna be tough.
who are the 2 games that they're stealing?
I mean, Chiefs have proven that you can steal games against them this season. So could steal a game there. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, the Chiefs.
Like, you're telling me you don't think that Mahomes and the Chiefs are going to be able to take advantage of that defense?
That's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm saying if
I'm just saying, like that's
Dallas
the one
is just gonna
thing that's
score.
been true.
That's it. They have to outscore
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, and the Chiefs can stumble and only score 17. We've seen it multiple times this year.
But again, these are against very good defenses, or what we think are very good defenses. When the Chiefs are playing a team that doesn't have a defense we think is real, like they put up. I mean, that was still like the clunky game. They put up 22 on the Giants, and then they hung up 37 on the Ravens, and that defense is not the same. They did put up 28 on the Jags, and that defense is not bad.
Correct.
They put 30 on the Lions, 31 on the Raiders, 28 on the Commanders. Still scored 21 against the Bills and Buffalo. Like,
Yeah, I
they
mean,
can score points.
I'm not saying they can't score points. I'm just saying
But-
they have lost games where they should win this season. That is kind of what
That's
I'm
fair.
saying.
That's fair, but that's a different thing. I feel like
Yeah.
like
I mean, the games they lost this year have been to the Chargers, Eagles, Jaguars, Bills, and now Broncos. To be fair, all of those are playoff teams, but the only playoffs teams they have beaten then, technically they've beaten 0 playoff teams in this exact moment. Lions are out of the playoffs,
right.
Ravens are
Yeah,
out of the
they're
playoffs
0-5. Yeah,
against
Right.
playoff teams,
That's-
which in hindsight is not a good look.
no, it's not, and that's a whole other thing, and we can talk more about them when we get to them because their playoff path is very strange.
Yeah.
It's very strange right now.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
but
get to
enough
them
of the
more. But yeah,
Cowboys.
those are three new eliminated teams. There we go.
All right.
I can't speak. All right, moving up. We have the defense wins enough games to stay relevant. Not the defense wins championships, just defense wins enough to keep talking about you. It's the
I
Texans.
I was gonna say the only team in my mind is Houston here.
Yeah, like they're just kind of sitting there right now.
Fair, very fair.
Like
They've
they're holding
worked
on.
their
They
way
did
back to
not look
500.
good. Did not look good last week against the Titans.
No,
Davis Mills did not look like no part of that game looked good. Um, but now it's just a matter of, I mean, you get the Bills next week. You still have two against the Colts. You still have to go to Arrowhead, to the Chargers late in the year when the Chargers should be healthier at that point. Like,
yeah,
it's not great. It's not great, but you're still alive because you currently have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs.
yes.
And you did beat the Jags. Did they split with the Jags? Did they play
I don't.
twice? I already
I don't
forget
think.
this.
I don't think they have. Oh, they have.
No, they did. Yeah, so they split
Yeah.
with the. They did split with the Jags. That
Okay.
is right.
I
I
didn't
forgot
even
about
realize
that.
that happened.
So, and I think they have the same divisional record. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. No, Texans are 3-1 in division right now.
Pretty good.
Jags are currently 1-1 in the division. So
Okay.
if they finish with the same record, like there's a chance, it could get weird. But yeah, this one gets. They're both 4-2 in the conference. Like if they
I
finish with
mean,
the same record, that could be really hairy. That could go down
to
to
be
a lot
fair,
of tiebreakers to figure out
I
who
don't
wins
think they're
that.
gonna. I
But
don't think any of it is gonna matter too much at the end of the day.
no, I don't think so either. But like just looking as it is right now, like they're alive,
They are. They are theoretically
barely
alive.
breathing.
They are about to run
But
into
they are.
Buffalo this week, and that's scary.
Yes, you don't love that
Yeah.
at all. It is in
Uh,
Houston, so that helps a little bit, but still
not
not great.
really. Not really.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not as
Um,
bad as playing in
oh,
LA
sorry.
as a home team, but it's not great.
That's fair. I just mean you don't have to play in Buffalo with those savages up there.
Yeah, that's a different breed.
Yeah. So
All right, moving on.
that's nice at least. We have Ed the hyena. You remember him from The Lion King?
Yeah,
The dumb one with his
Yeah.
tongue hanging out.
yeah, that's me.
It's the Niners because like what the fuck are we doing? Why are you 7-4 right now?
Yeah,
Like you
I mean,
can't give me
they're
a
a
good
weird
reason
team.
that that's happening.
they're a weird team.
Yeah, it's
I kind of talked
the
about them a little
schedule.
bit here. Schedule broke for them. I kind of believe they might lose this game against Carolina this week,
Panthers. Yeah,
and then you have to go to Cleveland after that.
I was just gonna say that. I can't wait to
Those
see what the
both
line is on that game.
those both are very
I might be
interesting.
locking in, picking the Browns in now in that one.
Yeah, and then I'll keep circling back to it. Those last three games of the year is going to be make or break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
They
I mean,
are probably going to be in a position where they have to win two of those games, two of those three.
yes,
And luckily, two of them are at home.
hmm
But you're still going to have to take 2 out of 3 of those.
yeah.
I think no
I
matter
mean,
what.
yeah. Looking at all of this, it's quite interesting what they're going to do here. We'll see. I don't know. They're a hard team for me to believe in. But I mean, you keep winning games, you keep putting up points, and Brock Purdy looked good this weekend, so
Mhm.
it's kind of hard for me to be like no. But hey,
Yeah.
man,
Shout
they're
out,
still
quick
going.
shout out to Jacoby Brissett
Yeah, I mean,
with
47
47
completion.
completion. 47 of
Most
57 for 452. Most in NFL history, right?
just nuts. Yeah, most in NFL history. Just a random thing to happen on this Sunday.
Right?
Just keep it up, man. Give me more.
Which, again, real quick, 47 of 57 for 452 yards, and they scored 22 points.
That, to be fair, their red zone offense was atrocious. I watched some of that
It was
game. It was
so bad.
so bad, so bad.
So bad.
Game planning was bad.
It's awful.
Jonathan Gannon's job is definitely on the line just because of that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because of that.
honestly, that game was horrendous.
It
Yeah.
was rough. It was a
Bam
rough
Knight was
watch.
your
And
leading
he got hurt.
rusher
He
for
got hurt.
with
He's a high ankle sprain.
yeah, 5 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. The longest rush of the game for the Cardinals was 7 yards.
That's terrible. He made a
Like
long pass catch.
what?
Or no, he might have had a long run that got called back. That might have been it.
I know there was a big one. Did it end in a fumble?
No, no, no.
Something weird like that happened. I don't know, but yeah, what a weird game. Um, yeah, I just wanted to get that in there. And Brissett. All right, you want to move up to the next one?
Yeah, let me get angry here.
Yeah, this is where it starts.
Oh, this is
I
where it
think this
starts
is
to
going to be the
piss me
first one
off.
you're going to get upset with. I think this is going to be where it starts to piss you off.
All right, give me
It
it.
is the back half gauntlet tier.
Well, the Steelers are in this
The
one
obvious
because they
one,
always get fucked in the back
yes,
half of the season. That's
yes.
just
So
that
just
definitive. I'm not even mad.
it is the Steelers. Yeah, well, that one's not. There's another team in here that I think you might get a little annoyed with me with having them this low.
Is it
It's the
Detroit?
Colts.
Oh, it's the Colts. I thought it was Detroit because I'm looking at Detroit's back half and it's not
Mm-mm.
fun.
Oh, it's not fun. There's a lot of teams actually in this playoff picture where it's going to be weird coming down the stretch. So the Steelers, just addressing the rest of the schedule for them, they go to Chicago next week. Then they get the Bills at home. Then they go to Baltimore. They do
Yeah.
get the Dolphins at home, which is nice. But then you
No,
have to go
no.
to Detroit.
Dolphins at
What?
Monday night. The Steelers this season are 0-3 in primetime games. 0-3.
Well, that's not great.
That's
That's not great.
awful
And they're
for a
fast.
coach that is on
It's
paper one of the best primetime coaches in the NFL history.
yeah, it's
0-3 in a
rough.
season is
Well, to be
really
fair,
bad.
like, but again, like with that defense, it's old and slow, and they've gotten fast teams on prime time.
Yeah, so I'm not necessarily thrilled about
You
this
know,
one. Yeah.
and so that's not a great spot either because Waddle is fast. Achan
Waddle's very
is
fast.
extremely fast. They're both extremely fast, and they could have a day. So that one, again, like you said,
It's an
it's not
interesting
great. But
game.
then you have to go to Detroit,
Yeah.
to
I don't
Detroit, to Cleveland, and then you finish with the Ravens at home.
I don't love any of that. And
Um,
if they lose all of those games,
no,
I wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked. I don't think they are,
it's
but
entirely on the board. No, but on the flip
unfortunately,
side of this, with the Colts,
I'm
have you
looking at
looked
it
at the
now.
Colts schedule? The rest?
Um,
Yeah,
so
you
they
go
play the
to
Chiefs,
Arrowhead this week.
correct? Which not fun,
Mm-hmm.
but you kind of get tested a little
Desperate
bit with
Chiefs team.
Houston.
Desperate, angry.
Yeah,
Yes, you have to
get
play
tested a
Houston
little bit
twice
with.
yet, and that defense.
Yes, can I? Let me talk. 'Cause
Sorry, my bad, my bad. I got really amped up about that.
you are. So you still have 4 in-division games to go. 2 with Houston, 2 with Jacksonville, which is going to make or break your season, unfortunately. The other 2 games are
Mhm.
against the NFC West with Seattle and the Niners. And you are 1-1 against the West right now. Close game with LA and a close game with Arizona. But still, to be fair, I think it's not as bad as what I was expecting when I pulled it up. I mean, because you play your toughest game this week. Arguably, though, actually, your toughest game is probably Seattle. What is that, week
Yeah.
15? I'd argue that's probably your toughest game because you're going to
hmm
Seattle. Yes, Arrowhead's not fun to play with, but you get it before it gets too cold, and this Chiefs team is kind of reeling, so you better take advantage of that. That's kind of where I'm at. They're 0-2 in their last 2 games. Jump on it quick,
hmm
and if you get out in front of them, they're not going to catch you. Just it's that simple. That's what I'm kind of seeing with the Chiefs team.
Yeah, but that's the Chiefs specifically. I was just gonna say
Yeah.
with the Colts, the other part of this is the last 2 weeks you've seen cracks in the armor specifically with Daniel Jones. There, he had the game against the Steelers, which was what, 6 turnovers, 5 turnovers,
Yeah.
however many it was in that game. Against the Falcons,
6.
he had. They had 6, but Daniel Jones had 5 of them. He threw 3 picks and two fumbles lost.
Against what?
And he fumbled another time, but they recovered it.
Against the Steelers.
No, against the Steelers.
Against Falcons, he had 1
but
pick
against the
and
Falcons,
1 lost
he threw
fumble.
a pick. Yeah, so again, but he's had 7 turnovers in his last 2 games.
Well,
You're starting to see that again.
Yeah.
He also took. How many sacks did he give up in that game? Or did he take in that
He
game?
got sacked 7 times.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a lot. So, like, you're seeing a little bit of that. The Chiefs, regardless of what we want to say about them, run defense is still above average.
For
And
sure.
that's where you have to fight the Colts in general. The Texans, obviously, that defense is insanely good. And then the Jaguars, you play them twice. They lead the league in takeaways, I believe. Is that still a thing?
That is probably still a thing. I think the Steelers had 2
I'm going to
takeaways in
double
this
check
last
myself
game.
on that. Yeah, I do want to
2
double check
defensive
that real
touchdowns,
quick.
too.
Turnovers. Oh, no, they only have 8 takeaways? Oh, no, they're plus 8. Jags are. They have, that's right, yeah, plus 8. They have 18 takeaways this year. They are second, tied for second, behind the Bears with 22. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Who
have
else
18
has 18?
takeaways this season.
Is it Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh and LA.
Okay.
The Rams.
and-
Sorry, the Rams.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Yeah.
Steelers.
So
certain
there's that. The Seahawks defense is obviously great. And then I think they'll be able to take advantage of the Niners, but like that's not an easy rest of the way for them for what they do really well and what they try to do.
Yeah. Having 4 in division games on the stretch. I mean, you saw it with Pittsburgh last year. It beats the shit out of you. It's tough. I think it is possible for them to split, steal a game. So what was that put you at 11-5? I think that wins the division.
It's going to be close
11
with, I mean,
6. What 8-2?
Jags are 2 games
And
back
that's,
on
I
Neil.
think that's
The
worst
Jags
case.
schedule is much more favorable.
I think it is worst case
The
scenario.
Jags still get the Titans twice.
Yeah, but the Jags suck.
Like they can pick up 2 games on you.
I just
The Jags are
man.
all over the place. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
as they're 2 games back of the Colts. You can see them with the Jags schedule. They can catch the Colts.
Yeah, the Jags are just such a weird case study to me, man. I don't know.
Oh, they're all over the place. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm just saying, like, just in general, like,
Yeah,
you know,
they play the Colts twice and the Broncos once. You play the Titans twice and the Jets and the Cardinals. They're weird. I'm curious to see what they look like against
and you just need
Arizona
to
this
get 2.
week.
You just need to pick up 2.
I don't know if they will.
Yeah, that's fair.
To be fair, but anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I would rather have the Jags schedule than
Obviously,
Colts schedule the rest of the way.
Yeah, everybody would. But
yeah.
Things
So.
can't be choosers.
Fair enough. All right, moving up. You've seen Monty Python, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, so we have the Black Knight.
yeah. Another
Remember
one.
the Black Knight? Yeah, it's the Chargers.
Tis a flesh wound. Tis a flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound. Yeah. It's the Chargers because, I mean, specifically Justin Herbert in that game was just getting rocked. Did you see the one hit he took where he got picked up and driven into the ground? Just got completely leveled.
It sounds.
And it was towards the end of that game where it was just like, okay, get him out of here. Like, get him out of the game. And then that's when Trey Lance came in. Yeah, it was like shortly after
he was
that
only
play,
sacked
because
twice
he was going to die.
But
Yeah, but he was taking shots.
he has to. The amount of times he has to get the ball out of that hand as quickly as possible right now is crazy.
It was a lot
time.
of that
He has no time
on
to work
Sunday.
with. It's just get it out quick and hope for the best.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, I'm
that's
just gonna
probably one of
see.
the worst games I've ever seen him produce. And he
Yeah,
was
he
the
was
leading
hit
rusher in
six
that game.
times.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, he was doing everything he could. It
Yeah.
just the Jags came to play,
Yeah,
and
they
yeah,
did.
I'll find that hit just to remind you of Justin Herbert getting obliterated.
Thank you.
But that being said, they are still what 7-3 right now.
They're 7-4 after that game.
7-4, 7-4. I forgot
Second
they
in the
didn't have a
division.
bye week yet. Do they have the bye week this week? They're off this week,
Yes,
yeah.
they desperately need it. That means Hampton could be back theoretically next week if everything goes well,
Mm-hmm.
and they need something. Desperately need something.
Yeah, yeah. Vidal has been, or
He's been
Vidal,
fine.
however you
He's
pronounce
been
his name.
He's been
He's
serviceable.
been solid, but
Yeah.
yeah, he needs more help. Joe Alt went on. Did he go on IR? I forget.
Yes, he's done for the year. I'm 90%
Yeah,
sure.
well, that's rough.
I could be. I mean, I could be wrong.
But a bye week will help them. I couldn't remember if he went on IR or not. Yeah, bye week should be very beneficial for them, and Harbaugh getting that O line just functional again,
Yeah.
even with the mismatching pieces. But right now, it is a lot of we're fighting with not much ammo right now.
Yeah. No, not at all. But I mean, they're winning games despite everything. Clearly, like their game last week against Pittsburgh, should have won, didn't win, and still pushing forward. It's just a weird dynamic. They have a mixed match of games down the stretch here against the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. Uh, and you have the Raiders in there.
Yeah.
Not really much of an opponent, but the other five are going to.
Yeah, they get the Raiders. They get the Raiders twice.
No, just once.
Do they get the Raiders twice?
No, just
Just once.
once. They already beat the Raiders.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. That was I forgot about that game. That was a primetime game too, wasn't it? For some reason, I don't remember.
It was a
But yeah.
Monday night game.
Moving up. That's what I thought. Moving up, we have the favorable schedule tier. It's the Bucks and the Jags. We already talked about the Jags and their schedule. I like their
Yeah.
schedule more, and the situation that they're in. The Bucks, it's tough right now because they are hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we've
They
talked
put up a
about the
good
Bucks.
fight.
We've talked about
this
the Bucks
past week,
schedule
but-
so much now because of this 3-game stretch that they had, and we knew we said they have to steal one of these games, and they didn't. And now you're facing arguably the worst game here, going on the road to LA to play the Rams on Sunday Night Football. It's not going to be fun.
Yeah,
They are. I'll quote me on it.
probably not.
We're probably going to pick this game. I'm picking LA every single time. The offense looks too good. Their defense looks solid. It's great. But again,
That's
we'll
fair.
talk about that
yeah,
in
no,
another
it-
episode.
Yeah. No, it's just tough right now to get a good
But,
read
yeah.
on the Bucks because
After all of that,
still no Bucky.
you get a very favorable stretch. It's Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers,
you get
twice,
to-
and then Dolphins. And you only go after LA. You stay on the East Coast for the rest of the way. You don't. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 home games.
You
after
leave
that.
the state once. You
Yes.
leave the state once after this
to
game
go
in LA.
to go to Carolina. Like
Yeah.
that is so nice. Down the stretch.
Yeah, you got a couple like 90-minute flights basically.
Yeah, I mean you're just
The
going to
rest of the
Charlotte,
way.
man.
Um,
I've done Orlando to Charlotte.
exactly.
It's-
Yeah, like they could still. It's not bad.
It's really good for them. It's
Um,
yes, we saw this coming.
They could still go 12-5 and
listen, if you're
be in
telling me
good position.
their only losses this season are the Eagles, Lions, Patriots, Bills, and Rams, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Because those are five of the best teams in the NFL.
While dealing with
All the injuries.
the amount of injuries that they've dealt with, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
super reasonable. And once you get through this last game against LA, the only team you're going to have
And you
to
can
worry
kind of
about
just
is Carolina. And even if you
maybe.
split,
And
you're
they
still,
might not even have to worry about them at that point.
well, yeah, I was going to say,
Not
even if
even
you
that.
split,
Like they
you're
could
still
be
going
in
to
a
win the
position.
division.
Yeah. True. So there's that fun. And then next
Right.
one up, we got the NFC North. Lions, Bears, Packers.
Yeah, I mean, they really are
The
just
rest
all
of the NFC
in,
North, basically.
yeah, they're really all just, they're in a bubble. It's hard to kind of gather what team's better than the others. If I had to put my money on one team to kind of get out of that, it's probably Detroit, just because I've seen them do it. And I'm losing a lot of faith in Green Bay as time goes right now.
See, so I was going to say the opposite. I felt better after the end of that game because it looked like Jordan Love didn't play terribly. They had, what was it, like 7, 8 drops in that game. I'm going to double check that on real quick here. Yeah, he finished 13 of 24 for a $174, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
They had, oh shit, you're not going to give it to me, are you? No, I got to pull it up on here. There were a lot of drops in that game. Dobbs had several very big drops. And on that last drive, Jordan Love looked really good. He looked really good on that last drive, especially the game winner. It was a beautiful throw. Like he started to get into a groove, and like I said, he looked solid in that game. It was just they couldn't really get anything going. Jacobs left that game early, also screwed me out of a lot of money. Josh Jacobs leaving that game, that one hurt. I had him anytime. That was the only leg that didn't hit on a very big parlay. It was tough. That was a tough one. And then obviously, you have Jameis coming in there too, and you just never know what's going to happen there.
Oh, you know.
Oh wait, everything's in play. It's like Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Everything's in play when they come into play.
Yeah. No, I just that Packers team has been very up and down all year. One week you see some of the best all around play and coaching style that you'll see in a team. And then the next week you'll see the complete opposite. And like you said before, it's drive to drive. So and it took Jordan Love basically
It was like
3 quarters to put it together.
Again, yeah, and like I said, like it was just a weird game.
Yeah.
Damn it, why can't I get this up? Fucking thing. Yeah, like I feel like they've only played 2 complete games this year. The week 1 against the Lions, where it was kind of like, oh shit, like they're here.
That was their best
against
game.
the Steelers.
Yeah, Detroit
That
was their
and the
best
Steelers
game.
game. It felt like those are the 2 best games that they've played.
I even watched that Steelers game. I still don't think it was like that complete because the Steelers should have won that game.
That's fair.
To an extent, and they just kept shooting themselves in the foot. Like they were beating the Packers going into halftime, and Jordan Love didn't look great, and then the Steelers just couldn't get any offense going. They couldn't do anything. They looked rough. And then that carried into... Oh, that didn't carry into the next game because then they beat Indy. But then they played that same exact way at home against LA. So it's just... This team is such a weird dynamic where, like, they play very inconsistent football. And because to me, the only complete game they played was Detroit. They didn't play 4 quarters of complete football. Their defense did.
That's fair.
Their offense didn't. In that first game, I saw it through and through. I want that replicated more before I put belief in there. Where with Detroit, I know what they're capable of on a week over week basis.
Yeah, they are just. You're seeing the opposite of last year. We loved them a lot last year because they only had to play outdoors 3 times.
Yeah,
This year, I mean, Jared Goff had 2 gloves on. Once I see that, and it's not fucking what's his name, Teddy Two Gloves, and or
KP.
wasn't Kurt Warner a 2 glove guy? Who's the other one that I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
It was a 2 glover.
I have no
I don't know,
idea.
but like it, I can't take you seriously. I'm sorry. And then again, like the rest of the way, I mean, you get the Giants next week. Good for you. But then you still have to play the Packers again. You have to go to LA and play the Rams. You have to go to Chicago yet. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
and they
saying
don't,
it's not the
with the
easiest
whole Dan
set.
Campbell being the play caller, like, yeah, it worked last week, but like it just doesn't feel sustainable. Like, it's weird. Also, Green Bay had 10 drops
Oh,
on Sunday.
nice, nice. Well, I mean, Detroit has three straight
So,
home games coming up here. That's gonna be
and they always
kind of
look
like a
better at home.
set. Yeah, they get Pittsburgh at home. But yeah, they have three more away
And
games.
then,
One of which, well, Chicago to end the year is gonna be like that interesting one because you're going to Minnesota, that's a dome. You're going to
yeah.
LA, that's a dome, but it's also LA. So the only real tough environment you have
Mhm.
after Philly is Chicago.
Yeah, and let's get into Chicago real quick because we haven't done that yet. Chicago, currently leading the league in turnovers and turnover differential.
Interesting.
Um, they are fourth in total yards per game.
Okay.
Um, they are, I think they're lower, or they are what, one, two, three, eighth in points per game.
Huh.
Defense is playing solid. They are giving up yards, but they're getting turnovers, and they're not turning the ball over.
Which is a
Um,
big
like
positive.
it's very confusing, and they are currently 7-3, and they're winning close games. It's like they were horrible in one-score games last year, and now they're winning all their one-score games outside of week 1. Yeah, and I said it last week too. Like, there's a culture shift in this team that they
Yeah.
aren't falling apart
Yeah, and
when
that's
it looks
a
like they should,
huge it's a
and
huge
normally
win.
would.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
we'll see if that continues down the stretch here. You have some tough
Mhm.
games. You have Pittsburgh this week, who's no slouch. Then you go to Philly, to Green Bay, home against Green Bay, to San Fran, and home against Detroit. So 6 out of 7 are pretty tough. You are home against the Browns. Not really that worried regarding that one, but the other six certainly have some cause for concern. So you're gonna have some
Yeah,
tough play there,
yeah. That's the fun thing about this little like coming down the stretch here. Everybody plays each other too, for
which
the
is
most part.
good. It makes it more competitive down the
It
stretch. No,
Yeah,
nobody's
it's gonna be
safe.
fun. It's fun
Yeah.
back half of the season here. All right, moving up. We have flawed, but the quarterback in history, and this is your usual suspects: Bills, Ravens, Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs are in this now. I think that's fair. Um,
Like all 3 of them are here. Yeah,
yeah.
I
I mean,
I
Chiefs felt a lot
I
there.
texted you during that Bills game. Like, I think the Bills are just a bad football team that's being saved by Josh Allen, which is
He
how I
looked.
feel. I mean, you saw it, what it looked like without Lamar, and if Mahomes goes down, they look like they won't be competitive in anything. But
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen in that game
Josh
looked
Allen this weekend,
unbelievable.
Jesus Christ, insane.
Just literally put the team on his back and pushed them,
Hmm.
willed them to victory in that game, and it
Yeah.
some of the most impressive football I've seen in a long time. And then
Yep.
quite the opposite in the other two games. It was the Chiefs looked abysmal for 4 quarters, couldn't get anything going, and then when they did, they would
Hmm.
turn the ball over or flop. and couldn't get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah,
It was except
it's
that
so
one
weird.
play to Travis Kelce. It was a tough watch. And then with Baltimore, you would have some good looking drives, and then you would have some quick 3-and-outs, and it was all over the place.
Again, and I said that going to Cleveland every year
And
is a
manhandled by
nightmare.
Myles Garrett, just absolutely manhandled by
Oh
him.
my God, he is so good.
He's so
He
good.
is unbelievably good.
I don't
yeah.
want to
What's
say
he
it,
at
but
now?
yeah, 15. He's at 15 already.
Okay, yeah.
He
He could
he's
finish
winning
with,
DPOY. He might break the sack record
Oh,
this
100%.
year. He has
Yeah.
to average 1.5 sacks down the stretch. I think he probably does it.
It's what, 22 and a half, right?
Correct.
Yeah. That's what I
Or
thought.
23,
Yeah,
23. Something stupid.
I think it's 22 and a half because I think that was TJ Watts was 22. He didn't get the half sack.
No,
to tie it.
he's tied Strahan. They gave him a half sack and a full
Oh, he
sack.
did?
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what it was. I knew there was something weird with it there. Yeah, so he should have that in the bag. He could do it next week if he wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
22 and a half
Ravens going to
sacks.
Cleveland, it's always weird. 2 tip passes that get intercepted. Like, I don't know. The only other thing that I have to say about that game is maybe we don't get rid of the tush push yet. If we're going to keep that in play, the Mark Andrews score.
Right.
Line it up on the tush push and we just spin out of it, and he topped out at almost 21. It was like 20.09
Dude, that was nuts
miles per
watching.
hour on that one.
I was like, holy shit. I mean, it's smart. It's the smartest thing
Sitting
anybody's
at the
ever
table,
done with
I was
it.
like, oh my God. Yeah. Like,
Because
that's the other thing too. Is, like,
everybody
they are
dives
starting
in.
to get. They are starting to get a little bit more creative with the play calling. They are still very conservative. Like the red zone stuff, like the goal to go play calling, still drives me crazy. But still, I still don't think Lamar's 100% between. Kind of like he's still not really wanting to take off, which concerns me a little bit. Like, and he's had chances to, and he needs to.
You
because
need him to be
that
dynamic.
helps make it opens everything else up, and when you're not doing that, like, it's just there's still issues, but this is a very different team from a month ago.
Yeah, correct.
And I think they're trending in the right direction. I just think, you have that setback, which is just, you have to go to Cleveland at some point in time of the year. And it just happened to be now. Chiefs, I mean, it's the complete opposite of the last several years. Like, they went 11-0 in one-score games last year. And you and I have talked about it a lot. Like, when a team has a season like that, it normally, you have the opposite the next year. But we don't really think about that with the Chiefs because you have enough stock built up in them, and they've looked so good in one-score games, and it's just not happening this year.
Yeah.
Like, they are finding ways to lose football games. And with the playoff picture for them, like, dropping stuff, that loss to the Jags could be killer.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
if the
the
Jags
rest of the
continue
way-
to stay competitive.
They almost assuredly have to go 6-1 down the stretch. 5-2 probably does not get them in the playoffs because of the tiebreakers. Because they currently don't have the tiebreaker with the Jags. They don't have the tiebreaker with the Bills. There's potential that they don't have the tiebreaker with the Chargers. Chargers are currently 3-0 in division. Chiefs are currently 1-2 in division. And those are the 3 wildcard teams right now. So you have to at least catch them.
Yeah.
And then, you don't even have the opportunity to just catch them. You have to finish with a better record than them.
Correct. Yeah. And you still have to play
like-
Houston. And yeah, you're playing the Chargers
You
again
get the
and the Broncos
Colts,
again.
Houston, Chargers, Broncos again. Like, it. Now, if they go 6-1 down the stretch, am I going to be like, how'd they pull this off?
No,
No.
God no.
I'm just going to be like, yeah, obviously they did. If they go 7-0 down the stretch, I'm still not shocked. If I'm being totally honest. The biggest thing that happened on Sunday was that unless they go 7-0 and Denver has a real collapse, they're not winning the division.
Correct. But even looking at
Which
Denver's
is weird
schedule
enough as
now,
is.
the Denver, their next 2 games are Commanders, Raiders. That puts them at 11 wins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, their last 4 games are Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers, so it's a test. But even if you win one of those, you finish 12-5, you win the division.
Yeah, you get
Simple.
to 12-5, and you got the division locked up. Basically.
It's a
But yeah, no, that's
for
what
the
I'm saying. It's just like,
yeah, for the Broncos, it's a race to 12 wins. That's it. That's it.
yeah, and it's
Shit,
just
it's a race
it's a
to
very
11
real
wins.
possibility that yeah, that's fair. There's just a really very real possibility that this Chiefs team could miss the playoffs. Like the 2 teams that everybody's looking at, the 2 5-5 teams are the Chiefs and the Ravens right now in the AFC with
Glare.
massive expectations. But there's much more concern on the Chiefs not making the playoffs because Baltimore can
Has a
catch
chance.
Pittsburgh next
Yeah.
week. Like,
No. 2 weeks. They need 2 weeks. Because they don't have
who the Steelers got this
they
week?
don't. We have the Bears, we have the Jets, but we hold the tiebreaker. I believe.
No. No.
Oh, because we lost
don't.
to.
You guys are
we
2-1
lost to
in the
Cincy.
division.
Near 2.
Yeah, we're 2-0 in the division. So if we have the same record, I mean, I forget who the hell do we get next week? Oh yeah, we get the Jets next week. So that, like, yeah, if you guys lose, Ravens win. Ravens are in first place in the AFC North again.
Got him. So torn with how I want that to go.
That's fair, but
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
fair.
just-
The,
it's a
the
really
Ravens
weird
are more
thing in the
eyeing to win the
AFC.
division than anything else. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because again, they don't have. Bills are the only one that they don't have a tiebreaker with right now. They can get tiebreakers with everybody else
Yeah.
because they don't play anybody. They don't play
No.
the Chargers or the Jags. But
All right.
weird times.
Moving on up.
Moving up. We got the Nokia 3310. The Eagles. I mean, you can do whatever you want to that thing, and it just stays working. Throw it in the ocean, leave it there for 6 years. Throw it
It'll
in
come back.
some rice, it turns back on for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's crazy. It's actually
will survive the nuclear holocaust. And the Eagles, it's Sirianni, have a meltdown, scream at your own fans, and then shave your head. AJ Brown, read a book on the sideline about like self-help and mental stability. Like they do everything wrong, and then they just win football games. And I still can't get over it. I will say it every week that they win a football game. That it doesn't, like, the weirder it gets, the better they are. And it makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, put Hard Knocks in there once, please. I just want to see what goes on the day to day.
I don't think we're legally allowed to.
That's fair. That's really all I have on the Eagles. It's just like it looks like the Chiefs of last year.
Yeah,
Where
you just
you're just winning.
You see it. Yeah, you see something bad happening eventually. For the Chiefs,
Yeah,
it's
like
losing the
you're
Super Bowl in
assuming.
embarrassing fashion. So yeah,
Right.
I don't want to see the Eagles back in the
It's-
Super Bowl. I'll say it now. I think it would be boring.
God, no, I don't.
It would
They
be a
can't do that
boring
again.
Super Bowl. Like, it was fine last year. It was kind of fun to watch it happen. Now I'd be like, this is terrible.
Yeah. And now I just, please, go out in round 2. Something.
put a bullet in my
I
head.
need to not have this happening. Yeah. Right. Next one up, we have the changing of the guard. It's the Pats and the Broncos.
I knew the Pats were going to be in here. Broncos makes sense. I mean, It's that defense, man.
Just
That defense looks so good. It's unruly.
it's
Nobody can touch it. It's disgusting.
it's
Yeah.
filthy. I mean, they're going to break the sack record. They have what 52 sacks on the year or something stupid like
They
that.
already have 52.
49.
I was
49.
Still,
Sorry, I was off by
that's
3.
insane.
Yeah. Again, Atlanta is second with 34. They're
Oh my
clear by
God.
15 on the next best team. Yeah. No, it's crazy what they're doing. I mean, that's what?
Yeah.
They played 10 games, right? It's almost 5 a game.
Yeah.
4 and change a game. Sorry, they played 11 games. I forgot. Yeah. And
I mean,
Patriots,
you
too. I
need-
mean, Patriots on a
if
bye
they
this
average
week, but like,
4 sacks the rest of the way, they get there.
yeah.
The
What's the number?
Broncos. 72. I just
No.
looked it up.
72.
By the 84
Yeah, like-
Bears.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's crazy how good that defense is. And then Bo Nix is just making plays. I heard Nick Wright say today, or yesterday too, actually, the Chiefs did not give up a 3rd and 10 or longer in in the fourth quarter of any game last year. They have given up 4 this year.
That's
And
crazy.
all 4 of those games they've lost. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it looked like that one that the Broncos got, like, that was, Chiefs were going to get the ball back, come down, kick a field goal, game over. And then somebody gets loose and Bo Nix finds him. Like, it is, I was thinking about this too, just with these two teams. Also, no, sorry, Pats were not on a bye. They played Thursday night. I forgot about that.
They're basically on a bye.
Pretty
They
much.
played the Jets.
Is this like the reverse? Like a reverse? I'm not saying it's getting there, but like, just the way it looks right now, Brady Manning thing, and it's weird because they play for the Patriots and the Broncos now at this point. Like, Drake May looks the part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Drake May
Everybody's
looks
gonna like
an
Drake
elite
May more.
quarterback. Yeah.
But Bo Nix just is winning football games. They have the same
I'd say-
record right now.
I'd say Bo Nix almost reminds me,
Like, it's so weird.
I wouldn't say like play style wise of this guy, but like personality, like kind of Cutler-esque.
He does have a little bit of that, but like,
Yeah, that like I don't give a shit about anything.
just a
kind of
better
thing.
football player.
Obviously, it's not that hard. Well,
Yeah.
Cutler wasn't bad. Cutler was not a bad quarterback.
Cutler wasn't
He just-
bad, but like,
He was just a bad person. But yeah,
well, that too, yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit of that, but it's not as aggressive.
no.
You know,
But he's also
like
a lot younger.
He's Sean Payton. Like him and Sean Payton, that's like the perfect marriage. Like they're the same person. It feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean Payton again, a little bit more in your face about it, but like,
for sure.
no, it's just weird. Like, just kind of what's going on with those two teams. But I mean, again, Pats, Drake May, good lord,
Yeah.
is he good? And then at the top of the tiers, not a solo team at the top of these tiers. It's the Coastal Elites. It's the Rams and the Seahawks.
I mean, you love the
putting them both
Seahawks
there.
so much. I mean,
do,
fair.
but, like, okay.
It was a good game.
Those are the two best teams. Sam Darnold threw 4 picks in that game, and they
He
lost by
looked-
2.
Yeah, the
JSN
defense really
looks
kept him
like-
in there.
JSN looks like arguably the best receiver in football this
I would
season.
say right now, yeah.
I think
he
you
stayed
can,
healthy.
you can make that argument.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like, both of these teams. Like, it is...
I mean, you
those
have
are the two best teams
Is,
in my
is
eyes. Right
Stafford the front runner for MVP right now?
now. He is now.
That's good.
I think it's him. I think Josh Allen might have wedged his way in there a little bit.
He did.
Um,
And Drake May's up there too.
I'm double checking it now. Drake May is high.
Drake
up there.
May's
He might be
great
second
next.
right now.
He is second. According
Yeah.
to ESPN bets,
Stafford
it's-
at plus 135. Drake May. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, according to ESPN bets, it's Stafford plus 150, Drake May plus 175, Allen at plus 550, and then JT at plus 750, and nobody's close after that. It is those four.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, it's the same order, different odds on it. Like Stafford's plus 135. This is DraftKings at least. Stafford at plus 135, Mayo plus 185, Josh Allen at plus 475, and then Jay Taylor at 800, and then it drops off.
Yeah. And then doing like a just quick overview of all the awards, because like I mean I have nothing else to say. I mean, both these teams are great. Seattle's just very cohesive, and the Rams have
two insane defenses. Yeah. The Rams, like everything is.
The Rams' offense is teams. So perfect. But yeah, offense player of the year odds. It's a 2-man race between JT and the man we just talked about, JSN. Down at Depoy, it's
Jay Taylor's got a lead though.
Oh, a big lead. Big lead. Down in Depoy, it's Myles Garrett at minus 300, and then Parsons is second at plus 4. And again, there's really nobody close after that. Like Nick Bonino is third at plus 11. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Who was your Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who did you pick at the beginning of the year? Who was your pick for that?
I went pretty straight.
That's right.
Gentry.
I couldn't remember.
And that's kind of big in the ass a little bit. But yeah, Igbuka's minus 105, Dart plus 240, Tet 550, and Tyler Warren 650. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I don't hate my Tyler Warren pick right now.
No, he's still alive. Carson Schwessinger is leading the way at minus 250.
Fucking Schwessinger after that
insane. Game. Fourth round.
I don't even remember who I picked for that. Oh, I picked Abdul Carter.
You picked Abdul. That was your straightforward. I picked Jalen Walker, who's third. Yeah. At least on ESPN bets. It might be different somewhere else. Coach of the Year.
He's tied with Jahad Campbell.
Yeah.
On DraftKings, both plus 950.
Who is? Jahad Campbell's 950 with Jalen Walker.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Coach of the Year is between Vrabel and Steichen. And then Comeback Player of the Year is...
Did I take Bowles in
C-Mac? What the hell?
Well, yeah, you didn't play last year. You know how that goes.
Yeah, fucking lame.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had Bowles as Coach of the Year because I thought they were going to go like 14-3.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening there, champ.
No.
But still, very good season for them.
But, yeah, I both of these teams. I don't see anybody better than them right now.
Fair enough. I mean, they have one more game that they got to compete against each other later on in the season. I'll probably be the deciding factor for that division.
Is that a Week 18 game? No, it's not. They play Week 16.
And it's a Thursday night game.
Ooh.
We got some good Thursday night games coming up.
Rams finish Falcons, Cardinals. Seahawks finish Panthers, Niners. So
both.
I mean, it's pretty
both
balanced.
Interesting. Yeah.
I just want to look at that. Yeah, Seahawks finish Titans, Vikings, Falcons, Colts, Rams, Panthers, Niners. Rams get Bucks, Panthers, Cardinals, Lions, Seahawks, Falcons, Cardinals.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's going to be a fun race.
I mean, the winner of that division has the 1 seed, in my opinion.
Well, not Philly. Philly is currently the 1 seed, and
I know they are. We'll see what happens with Philly. I think
they're going to go 14-3 probably.
We'll see. I mean, the Rams might go 15-2.
Especially, I just looked at their schedule.
Yeah, anything's possible. We'll see.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
I was about to ask you that.
It was a fun
I'm all done. I got all my yapping away.
Beat to it. Yeah, that was fun.
All right, guys. That's all we got for you.